Coach of the Year, and regular season champion jacket, and Shane Little coming out, the assistant coach. We're getting ready for the varsity game between Fairhaven and Mill River boys basketball, but we have some Caleb Plouffe. We're getting some festivities here early on. You see the parents coming out for Caleb Plouffe, and what they're doing is getting their MDL regular season championship jackets here at Mill River. See Coach Chadburn congratulating Caleb Plouffe.
Senior captain, Ashley Robb.
Now Ashley Robb coming out, another captain, another senior. And there's Mom and Dad Robb. Yep. Here comes Ashley. Oh, they've got to be right for that lighted scorekeeper table. And the goalie, of course, Mackenzie Mooney coming out. I'll get away from that table. There's Mackenzie. She'll head over to Coach Chadburn and see Mom and Dad and get her jacket. And junior, big-time scorer, Rebecca Day coming out. She had a big night last night in basketball here against Windsor.
Junior, Jenny Holland.
And Jenny Holland will be the next Mill River player coming out. And Randy Chadburn was voted Coach of the Year this past year for Division II girls soccer.
Junior, Julia Lucy.
Again, this is all leading up to the Fairhaven Mill River boys varsity basketball game. The JV game was won by Mill River by 3 points, 46-43. Nope, the name they just called, she's not here. Ellie Peterson coming out now to get her jacket. And Amanda Lee coming out, the sweeper on that team. See Mom and Pop Lee right there. Rockstad coming out now.
You're going to be loud. Listen to you.
Well, hello. Well, hello. We went to where you guys were.
Got Ross coming out now, Ellen Ross.
Sophomore, Karen Dennis. Sophomore, Haley Petrucci.
And Haley Petrucci coming out. Some of them I can't recognize without their jersey numbers on. Some of them I can hear the PA man. That's why a couple I skipped over, but Petrucci coming out now. Paige Greer coming out. A sophomore. Chelsea Bagley giving a rousing applause here.
Freshman, Emily Osborne.
And there's your 2008 NBL regular season champions for Division II Mill River Girls Varsity Soccer Team. So we'll come back. We'll have the starting lineups for Fairhaven Mill River Boys Basketball and an opening tip-off, and all this taking place on Munger Vision, your leader in local sports coverage. Now it's Breslin will be the first Slater to come out. Now Robert Kaludi wearing number 14. You get the Slaters in the dark blue uniforms. Nate Marcel wearing 23 coming out. And number 31, of course, Big Mac Standard. And the big man, Christian Dorn, number 32. He's going to be key tonight for Fairhaven as he'll come out. Yeah, and you've got Bob Prenevos, of course, the head coach. Longtime head coach here at Fairhaven. That's the Slaters starting lineup. We'll get to the Mill River side. Mill River, of course, in their home white uniforms.
And now, please welcome the starting lineup for our Mill River
One of the captains coming out, number 23, Ethan Biscay. Of course, his twin brother, number 32, Austin Biscay. Trevor Catrati, another senior. Senior 42, Alan White. And of course, number 33 coming out, Harrison Taggart, and that is the starting five for Mill River. We'll talk about keys to the game tonight. Well, having seen
George Cook and umpire Joe Dabb.
Yeah, Joe Dabb and Joe Cook, the officials for tonight's ball game. South Fairhaven in the MSA tip-off tournament. They lost to Montpelier in the opening round. Won the consolation game over Honor Valley. You've got to get Christian Dorn involved in the offense. And why they couldn't in that first game against Montpelier, they were having trouble from the guard play to bring the ball up and bring the ball down inside the Dorn. But 6'7" and very experienced player, and you've got to have him as an integral part of the ball game. The key to Mill River is Austin Biscay not to get in foul trouble trying to defend against Dorn. Biscay's had some monster games this year offensively, a couple 30-plus point games. Mill River pretty well balanced, though, from their guards to their forwards, all the way through, people contributing. They're playing good, quick team defense. If there has been an Achilles heel, it's been getting on the boards, giving up second chance points. So Alan White will jump against Christian Dorn. We'll have this underway on Munger Vision. George Cooks checks with Joe Davin. We've got a full house at the Dean Hope Memorial Gym. You're watching Munger Vision, the leader in local sports coverage. And Biscay will hand the ball off to Catrati, and we'll see Fairhaven pick up at the half-court defense. That's Kaludi there defensively. This is Taggart with the basketball. Taggart being guarded by Marcel. There's Austin Biscay, and he'll drain it. He came off a screen on the far side of the baseline, and you've got to be able to communicate that, make the switch, because the big man will shoot lights out all night long. Stannard will try a three-ball up, and got it! Three-pointer for Stannard. Oh, no. Settle down. Get something to drink, something to eat. This is going to be a good ball game. You keep it tuned to Munger Vision, and you'll be able to watch good local sports action tonight. Varsity Boys Basketball, a feature presentation on Munger Vision. For 13 years of bringing you local sports coverage. Taggart will bring it down. It's going to be Biscay with the ball fake, and he got fouled. Breslin came down on the ball fake. I think Breslin will be assessed the foul. And that'll be the first foul of the basketball game. It took 54 seconds to get it, and it happened against Fairhaven. And that will be Breslin out there. Alex Breslin to be exact. And Taggart will take the ball. Bring it inside. He'll have Ethan Biscay. Now, Ethan Biscay's had some big games. Mount Abe jumps out. And there's the dish back to the big man. And Austin Biscay's going to be 2 for 2. With the shots, and we'll have a 4-3 basketball game. Mill River with the early lead. They'll pick up at midcourt defensively. Now you got 8-minute quarters, overtime if necessary, and expect this to be a Donnybrook right here tonight. Yeah, got travel called. He got that quick first step, but he forgot to put the ball down and dribble, and we'll have a turnover. And they're going to go side out right in front of the Mill River bench. My first chance at seeing Mill River behind the camera here, and it'll be Catrati bringing it down to Biscay. And of course, there's Ethan and Austin Biscay. They're dynamite in soccer, and they're just as good here in basketball. Catrati will throw over the top of that zone defense that Fairhaven likes to play. And that's going to be from the outside and down through the hole. Catrati with a 3-ball. So each team had a 3-ball. And Ethan Biscay will pick up in the backcourt against Kaludi. And like I said, the guard play early they were young guards in that tip-off tournament. They've had some game action now under their belts as we're about a third of the way through the season. But the guards have got to be able to get the ball down inside to Doran. Of course, they post Doran up high an awful lot in this offense. We have a 7-3 Mill River lead. Breslin smothered out there, gives the ball up on his side to Marcel. Marcel on the elbow, put it on the floor once. Marcel killed the dribble, waits for Standard to pop. Standard nowhere to get the shot off as White came out and just didn't give him any space at all to think about getting the shot off. And they're going to throw it away. And again, that's the young guard play. Kaludi came around and just tossed the ball away on that baseline. It's going to be Mill River basketball. Good energy in the gym here early on for the home team Minutemen. You won't see Fairhaven press that often. They're very stubborn in their sets. Alan White will wheel to the hole and lay it up and in. Very quick, spun off and just laid it off the glass and in. 9-3 now. And you see Mill River, they'll extend their defense a lot quicker, a lot sooner. Look at that step inside, and there's the bucket. Doran, where was he? Down inside that 6-foot range. And that's where you want him to be playing all night long. 9-5, lead down to 4. Mill River's held the lead early. Taggart with the save and then toss it away on out of bounds. We're going to have Bob Prenevos take a 30-second timeout. We'll swing it over to Coach Prenevos' huddle and quickly go through his roster for you. I can tell you right now that he has Jackson Richards wearing number 10, Joe Taggart's 11, Jesse Maynard 12, 13 is Alex Breslin, Robert Kaludi 14, Levi Ellis wears 15, wearing 20 is Evan Amory, Dan Ellis 22, Nate Marcel 23, Isaiah Jackson 24, Todd Savage number 30, 31 Max Standard, and Christian Doran 32. And he'll go to his bench and he gets a lot of production out of that bench. But Coach Prenevos, and when I've watched him coach for many years, very stubborn, staying in that half-court set, a lot of time of possession, a lot of passes, works the ball around. If the break is there, he'll take it, but he won't emphasize it. Kaludi pulled the ball back, looking to get to Breslin. They're spacing off right now offensively. There's the baseline, then we got a foul on the floor prior to the shot. Joe Davin will make the call. And Catrati called for the foul. It'll be his personal team's first foul. We played we have 4:42 left in the first quarter of basketball. Tell you what, I don't know how he found any space and how they didn't foul him, but he did. Marcel will get the ball back, and Kaludi traveled. On the ball fake, both feet came up with him. That's going to be a travel, and the ball will come over to the Minutemen. So a couple turnovers by Fairhaven. And Evan Amory, number 20, coming in for the Slaters. He's going to replace Kaludi. Taggart came out to meet the basketball. Biscay wants to roll down inside to White. He'll fade in. Will it go? Will it go? It will. A little home cooking on that rim right there by Alan White. You see him now. They've extended the defense all the way in the backcourt, and it will create the turnover. Biscay with the turnover. He'll go up and around, and they're going to call an offensive foul. And that's something Austin's got to recognize. He's been prone to getting foul trouble in a couple ball games this year. And they need him on the floor to be a presence to counter Doran of Fairhaven. The worst part of that whole play was he had a man open on the wing and knocked away by Catrati to Biscay. He'll go to Ethan Biscay. Up ahead to Alan White, all the way across the Taggart. He'll attack and then got sealed off on that side by Marcel. They'll work the ball to the baseline. And White double dribble. Now he makes a clean catch. He's got one easy step to the bucket, but he had problems securing the basketball. And they're going to allow a sub to come in now. It's going to be number 15, Levi Ellis. So Ellis coming in, that's a Slater change, Slater Nation as they call it. And Ellis able to get the ball into the front court to Standard. Standard far from the bucket, we'll give it to Doran. Doran up top, that's not the place he wants to have his offense. On the drive, the running one-hander won't go, and Austin Biscay will tip it to Catrati. He couldn't control the ball, but got it to his teammate, Taggart. Will spin off the glass, draw the foul. Amory, I believe, number 20, is going to pick up the foul, and that's going to send Taggart to the line to shoot a couple. And that is going to be the first foul on Amory, second on the team, and each team with 2 team fouls. Now we're 11-5 to score. Mill River with a lead, 3:32 to go. Opening quarter on Munger Vision. You're watching varsity basketball action from the Dean Hope Memorial Gym. You go to the website, www.PEGTV.com. You can catch all the local sports right there on the internet also. And Taggart will be good for that first shot. Harrison Taggart, to be exact. Nathan Halligan coming in the ballgame, number 55 for Mill River, and TJ Mumford, number 13, also checked in on that break in the action. Those were both Minutemen changes. And Taggart will drain it, makes it 13-5, and Dan Ellis, 22, is checked in the basketball game for Fairhaven. They have this tendency to like to reverse the ball on that trap, and we got a blocking foul called on Taggart. You see the call right there by George Cook. So Dan Ellis, who helped me get the names and numbers down before the ball game for Fairhaven, taking the ball out of bounds right between the scorer's table and the Mill River bench. He'll bring the ball in the backcourt to Levi Ellis. So a couple Ellises, and that's a very common name over there in Fairhaven. And Ellis will hold the ball up top, give it to Amory, and that's going to be Taggart on him. We're watching the man-to-man defense right now being played. They want to go down to Ellis, and Ellis got the deflection, and a race by Biscay. Not tonight, he said, get out of my house, and a travel called on Mumford. But the crowd pumped on the block by the big man, Big A, Austin Biscay. Oh yeah, that's intimidating. And Amory has to come a little bit closer to the corner. He'll get it into Dorn. He'll swing it to Ellis, and now to Amory. Open and fires away from the perimeter. Gets his own rebound, followed up. That long shot created a long rebound. Amory coming in, got it on the arc, and this is Dorn. He traveled. Absolutely good call. Yeah. Yes, that little shuffle of the foot will be a travel call. Mumford getting a pat on the back from the home crowd right there in the front row. You can't get any closer to the action here at Mill River. You're right on the court. Love it. Love good spot to watch a game from. Biscay, baseline taken away, will spin away, get it in the air, kick it back. The ball fake by Mumford. The lefty fires, no good. Up and Halligan, no good. This time it's going to be Ellis with the rebound. Needs to outlet the basketball, puts it on the floor once, and it's Dan Ellis to Levi Ellis, and Levi uses the screen set by Dan and brought it up to the quarter court mark and brings it down now. And go throw it away. Yep. And a switch come in, Todd Savage, number 30 in the ball game. I missed that change. He's in there for Fairhaven in the dark blue uniforms. Yeah, just the one loss on Mill River's record. That came to Rutland High School in the Rutland High School Holiday Tournament. Mill River, big expectations this year. There's the give, go up top, block this time. Standard with the ball. He said, it's not my house, but I'm blocking it anyways. And Ellis boys in the backcourt trying to break the timeline. And a good no call by the officials there as Austin Biscay hit the deck and might have helped the cause out there with a little embellishment. But hey, you got to try. Amory with the ball, directing some traffic. There's no shot clock to worry about. We have a 13-5 Mill River lead with 1:40 to go in the quarter. They go down to Savage, up and got it. Savage just got the great spot, 4 feet from the bucket. And usually when you give up that spot defensively, something bad's going to happen to you. Mumford, they want to swing the ball down inside. Savage with the steal will go to Levi Ellis. Ellis between the legs, works out the screen set by Savage, and he'll work his way perilously over that timeline. We got a foul called on Mumford. I believe it's going to be a blocking foul called, and that will be the 4th team foul. It's this combination that they brought into the court for Fairhaven has brought good energy off the bench and into the game. I'm talking about Levi Ellis, Dan Ellis, Amory, Standard, and Savage. 4 of those are non-starters out there in the ballgame right now. They said Bob Prenobles will use his whole bench, play it. This is a 3-ball. Got it! Dan Ellis for a 3-pointer. Brings the lead down to 13-10. 1 minute to go. So Fairhaven's withstood the home crowd advantage here, watching Mill River come out all skied up and jacked up for the opening couple minutes. And Mumford's pass comes down to Halligan. He'll bring it back now down to Taggart. Taggart on top of the arc between circles. Looks at the clock, 43 seconds to go. They ran that little weave play. They didn't buy the hook, and Trotty sealed off. Taggart from way outside, no good. White with the offensive rebound, and they'll recycle the offense. Mumford, oh, nice shot by Savage. Savage came across Nathan Halligan and knocked the ball out of bounds and did not commit the foul in doing all that extra work out there. So with 30 seconds to go, nice save by Catrati. Wouldn't have been a backcourt anyways. Mumford up, off the mark. White mistimed his jump, and out of the pack with it comes Levi Ellis. Ellis zags right, left, crosses the timeline, kills the dribble, and wants to give the off to Dan Ellis. Dan Ellis will hold it up top, just outside the scorer's table. You're watching a great ball game right now, and you can get on your Catch These Games live, as well as get them on the internet and on Channel 15. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's going to be the quarter. And it was a great quarter both ways. 13-10, Mill River with the lead in this varsity contest on Munger Vision. The basketball here, I like that Slater Nation. That's what they put on their gym out there in Fairhaven. That's what they got on the program here for the rosters. Flutie back in the ball game. He started the ball game for Fairhaven. Marcel whipped the pass on the standard. No offensive foul. Late with the whistle. I think he's just trying to get in position. They call an offensive foul as he dropped his shoulder and pushed off, like awarding off penalty in lacrosse. Both Biscay's back in the ball game along with Catrati. This is Catrati. Again, no pressure in the back court. Ethan Biscay, 23, came out to meet the pass. They'll come down to Austin Biscay. Austin with a couple baskets and a block shot here. We just started the second quarter play. And they'll set the table with Ethan running the point on that particular set. And look at Austin go up, draw the contact. Almost able to double clutch, get it in. Austin will get a rebound from the seat of his pants. Go down to Alan White. He'll fade, put up a high arcing shot. Set on the rim, wouldn't drop. Teased everybody, and I believe he's going to stay White basketball. And it will be Mill River basketball. A little inside-outside game to drop down help defense, and it worked. Going to be out of bounds. Last touch, I believe, by Doran of Fairhaven. Going to stay with Mill River, but that was a good job. See how they dropped down the guard to help out double Biscay as he got the baseline. Catrati to Ethan Biscay. He'll make the catch, the penetration, pivot, up fake. Look at that. Looks like Kevin McHale. On the other side, his brother, the Biscay to Biscay connection will work for 2 more points. 15-10 now, and Kaludi will be fouled by Mumford. That'll be Mumford's second. They'll bring Taggart into the ballgame. See Taggart at the scorer's table, number 33. And Harrison Taggart will come in for Mumford. Mumford, a good physical presence on the floor for Mill River. Kaludi, Marcel, and Breslin, the 3 backcourt players, looking to get the ball in play. Leave Doran and Standard up front, and then on the curl, you'll see Breslin bring it back between the circles. And Kaludi came all the way around the baseline, looking to lob the ball inside to Doran. It's a good pass, and his handle slapped out of bounds by Taggart. It's going to be blue basketball. Yeah, that's a great entry pass. And usually Doran can catch everything thrown to him, which is a big advantage. Being a big man, you got to be able to handle the ball when you get it tossed to you. Marcel faked the outside shot, brought it back to Breslin. He'll make the call, and now Mill River's going to go a 2-3 zone. They started man, then they went to the 2-3 zone. Kaludi open on the elbow, got it! 3-ball, Kaludi cuts the lead to a deuce at 15-13. Taggart kicks it back, and then on the drive, got a foul. Shots coming up for Austin Biscay. And he's very agile, gets down in there and gets very slithery and slides around, and that time he's able to get in close and take the shot, and he'll draw the foul, and that's going to be the, well, they have it as the 3rd, I have it as the 4th. There they go, the 4th team foul. And Biscay will be up, and no, he'll be off the mark with that first shot. Got himself back and away from the free throw, and when he took the shot, you got to follow through. And that foul called on Breslin. Breslin's second personal at Fairhaven. Nope, they'll rim them both out. Doran with the rebound. Now Doran's been quiet, I think, for a 6'7" guy here in this first half. But yet his team finds themselves down by only 2 points. That's very encouraging for Fairhaven. Doran up top, and he wants to whip the pass down in the standard to Marcel to the bucket. Oh, boy! Fairhaven's come all the way back to take the lead. A Slater 16-15 lead. Well, now it's about poise. Petrati passed up the drive, and the shot went to Biscay, and he'll get it. Austin Biscay nearing double digits already here in the first half with 5:30 to go in the second quarter. And Kaludi will work the sideline, work to the corner, needs some help, kick the ball back. Breslin on the drive will dish it out. Marcel for three from this side. Got it! He's on a three off each wing, and the lead now 19-17. Fairhaven. That's going to spread that defense out and open things up for. Oh, look at that! Up underneath along the baseline, and we were tied at 19. That was Austin Biscay, okay, so you couldn't tell that big body out there doing all that work. But they keep hitting those outside shots. It's going to spread the floor and let them get the ball down inside the door, and Biscay will give it up, and looking for the fall. Alan White can't get it. A couple of chances. Ball slapped free, and it's going to be Marcel taken down. Yep, fan ahead of me wanted to make the call, and he got it. 2 fouls on Austin Biscay. And that's critical with 4:36 to go in the first half. See if they sit Austin down to protect him from getting that third foul. They're bringing Halligan back in, and I believe that's going to be for Austin Biscay, yes. Smart play by Coach Jason Smith. No need to pick up the third foul here with still over a little halfway to go in this second quarter. And Breslin able to somehow find just enough of an opening to get the ball up into the front court. Well, now we'll see how they react both offensively and defensively without Biscay. Austin Biscay in there. And smart play by Fairhaven. They took it right down inside the hole. It's going to be last touch by Standard of Fairhaven. It'll be white basketball. You're going to have to expect people to step up height-wise like Taggart, like Alan White, to go inside and help out on the boards. And these Fairhaven, you think this would be the time to get Doran really active and involved in the ball game without Biscay in there. Tell you what, Halligan did not want to shoot for that reason. They got blocked. He was intimidated by Doran, and somehow Mill River will recover the basketball. And that's going to be stripped. And look at that. Ethan Biscay got his own ball back. Block ball! Doran swats at it, got ball and got arm, and they're going to have Austin Biscay go to the line to shoot two. It's going to be the 5th team foul. First on Doran. 3:48 to go on the clock. And that shot good by Ethan Biscay. Dan Ellis, Todd Savage, and Amory all coming back onto the floor. Amory, of course, wearing 20, Ellis 22, and Savage number 30 out there for the Slaters. 20-19 Mill River and 21-19 Mill River. Now after the made basket, they're going to go to the press in the full court. I thought, and I still think, this is the Achilles heels for Fairhaven. But without your shot blocker in there on the back line of defense for Mill River, it might not be anywhere near as effective a press. Nice catch by Ellis. He'll swing it over, and that's going to be Kaludi with the basketball. Kaludi with a 3-ball in the ball game. Of course, Marcel with a couple threes. No shot clock to worry about. You see Dan Ellis just bring it back to the center of the court, and that's Ethan Biscay up there on to body up on him defensively. Kaludi working against Taggart and being patient. 5 seconds. Yeah, he never advanced the basketball. Good call by Joe Davin. 5-second call, and the defense coming through from Mill River. They'll take the ball side out. And Biscay, Ethan trying to find the basketball. Will come down to George Cook and brings it over to Halligan. Well, I can't throw it into the backcourt. And Ethan Biscay heard Amory coming behind him, spun away, and now he's got all kinds of time to set up the offensive play here. Petrati, who's got the 3 ball, swing over to Taggart. Taggart being carried by Ellis. Ellis, an excellent defender. This is Ethan Biscay. Got it! Oh, twine for Ethan Biscay. I'll tell you what, this game features 2 big men in Dorn for Fairhaven. Yeah, and what happened, the ball went out from Joe Davin, and that's why he's saying, yeah, he's going to give the ball back to Fairhaven. He became part of the play. Jason Smith arguing the call. But to no avail, it'll be Fairhaven basketball. What I started to say, for a game featuring 2 premier big men in Biscay, they're going to go to George Cook, because his argument is he's part of the game, the referee. He cannot become invisible out there. But it features a lot of 3 balls being made, an outside shot, a lot of 3-pointers being made. Unofficially, I'm thinking 6 in the ball game. Combined by the 2 teams, that's a lot of 3 balls for having 2 big men. And well, let's see what Joe Davin's come up with. Him and George Cook got together. Okay, what he did, he went to the possession arrow and see which way the arrow went. That's how he determined possession. Bob Prenovo is saying, okay, let's play basketball. Enough of that. Yeah, what they want, the scores table, they want to know to mark the arrow. There they go. Yeah, so that's what they did. They went to the arrow to determine possession after the referee got involved in the play. Taggart showed him the ball, crossed over, White on the baseline. What a play, what a finish. Taggart with the assist, White with the finish. And what happened there is the defense just kept getting drawn in tighter, tighter, tighter. Flutie up and travel. Flutie traveled and the turnover, 26-19. Mill River by 7. And Levi Ellis, 15, coming in the ball game for Kaludi for Fairhaven. Taggart will go straight up with the shot and drain it. Taggart, well, if they're going to back in the defense and give you an intermediate jump shot, you got to be fearless and take it, and he did. Ellis off Amory to Catrati, over to Biscay, to the bucket. They got it going down. Mill River fired up somewhat, I say so. And they push it to a 30-19 lead with 2:01 to go in the half. So the Slaves looking to rebound here and kind of settle things down in the last 2 minutes of the half. Trying to get the lead back down below double digits, but just trying to settle themselves down and not let this snowball into a huge run. Lead at 11 right now for Mill River. Standard came back to meet the ball. White came out to be right on. So it's a man-on-man defense, and I love that. And boy, should have been a travel, should have been an offensive foul. They let it go. We got a whistle, and they're going to call Catrati on the push. Well, I'll tell you what, the refs let a big one go right there on Marcel. And that is going to be the 7th foul. Should be the 1-on-1. And that's what it is. It'll be the 1-on-1 now for Fairhaven. And Levi Ellis will be at the free throw line with the 1-on-1 coming up. Now they're going to bring TJ Mumford in for Catrati. Catrati picked up his 2nd foul, and they're trying to protect him from picking up his 3rd here in the first half of play with just 1:41 to go before the break. And nope. Look at Doran. Just manhandle Halligan. That's the difference not having Ethan Biscay in the ballgame. Taggart to Halligan to the bucket. Got it. The big man with a nice little soft touch on the fadeaway. Doran got down the floor. White got the blocked shot, but the foul will be on Halligan. Halligan pleading his case, saying, I just got snowballed and snow plowed under, but So Christian Doran at the line, and that stops the clock with 1:21 to go. And you're watching Munger Vision from the Mill River Union High School Dean Holt Memorial Gymnasium. A couple old rivals getting together, Fairhaven, Mill River. Christian Doran will step up to the line and get it. Tell you, for a big man, you've got to be able to shoot free throws because you figure you're going to be down in the low post, you're going to be drawing a lot of fouls going to the line, and he's got a nice touch from the free throw line. Up and no, it'd be short on that. Marcel with the rebound. White got a piece of the ball, and yeah, I believe Doran going back to the line. White called for the foul, and Doran able to roam free now and be able to really flex his muscle out there. Lead down to 10, and the clock stopped at 1:17, and that's 9 fouls now on Mill River. The next foul will be the double bonus, and Doran will be not able to nurse that one up and in. So he's now 1 for 3 from the line his last 2 trips, trying to correct that right here. Nope, he'll miss them both, and the ball will come down to Halligan, and he'll bring it out to Ethan Biscay. They want Taggart to handle the ball. They like that matchup right now with Taggart. They'll spread the floor, and they're going to run some clock. 63 seconds. You don't have to start the count defensively because they have not come out close enough for the referee to start the count. Yeah. A little chess match going on right now. This is Bob Prenovo's style of basketball. He should know how to play defense against it. So now they'll come out and start the count. Biscay got hooked with the split the defense, lost his bounce, pulls the ball back out. Down to 39 seconds on the game clock. There is no shot clock. There should be in the state of Vermont, but we don't have it yet. Mumford with the pump fake, and that's going to be held up top by Taggart. Taggart spread the floor, took it in, kicked it out. Halligan let the defender fly by. 3 ball for Biscay. Nope. Saved by White. And they're going to say White basketball, Alan White. Many of the Fairhaven fans thought he was out of bounds. 18.8 seconds to go. Mill River with the basketball. To Taggart, to Ethan Biscay, he'll penetrate, jump stop, shot, got it! But that's a senior move right there, it's a very veteran move. Don't forget if they foul, it's the double bonus. Of course, they gave up the whole baseline, the tip back, up and in with just 3 seconds to go. Taggart will let it fly, it'll count if it goes just off the mark. What a great half of basketball, 34-24, the Minutemen with that 10-point lead over the Slaters on Munger Vision. Slaters down by 10, they'll have the ball here to start the third quarter playoff, and just stating the obvious, but it's imperative that they get off to a good start. You don't want that 10-point deficit turn into a 20-point deficit. They're on the road at Mill River Dean Hope Memorial Gym, and that's going to be Breslin with the basketball. And it looks like all the original starters back on the floor. Here's the move, and I don't know how it wasn't a travel. I got to tell you, Biscay moved out of there. It certainly wasn't going to be a foul on him, but there was some big-time steps taken. There's the bucket at the other end by Ethan Biscay. So Austin on one end, Ethan on the other, and here comes Kaludi. Lead at 12, 36-24. Also, the game point-wise, right about where Mill River wants it. They want that 60 to 72-point game. That's what they're on track for right now. You see Breslin bring the ball back. He'll bring the Standard. Standard had the 3 ball in the first half. He'll put it up and be off the mark. There's a rebound. Marcel inside. Off the glass and in for Marcel. Cuts the lead to 10, 36-26. Catrati with the 2 fouls. White with 2 fouls. Biscay with 2 fouls. Yeah, Austin Biscay with 2 fouls. Taggart, they spread the floor. They want him to be able to break down his defender. He's got quite the height advantage. But I tell you what, he patiently got him in the air and then kissed it off the glass. And then Austin Biscay has hit a couple of those baseline jumpers. Got Doran to commit. You can see Catrati follow. Breslin right out to the midcourt stripe. White on Standard, and Standard will just plant the pivot foot. We've had 1 5 count in the first half. That was defensively in favor of Mill River. Taggart wanted to get the pass up ahead, had it come out of his hands on a slap, and they'll dish it off. Nice catch by Biscay out there, and there's a foul called. As Standard easily went through the body and picked up the foul. That's going to be the first foul of the second half of play. That'll be the second foul on Stannard, and that'll put Marcel on the ball defensively as Taggart looks to inbounds the ball from between the scorer's table and his bench on that far side of the Dean Holt Memorial Gym. It's been a dandy, a lot of energy in the crowd, a lot of energy on the floor. This is going to be Austin Biscayne. He's hit some big threes already. Petrati on the curl, gets the ball down to White. He'll take the bump, and we're going to have a hand check. It's going to be the third foul on Stannard, yeah. Got a lot of hands on him. See if it's the push or the hold, but it's going to be the hold called, and that'll be 3 fouls on Stannard. We're going to bring Dan Ellis in. I like Ellis. I like Ellis off the bench. I like Ellis starting. So as far as, you look and say, starter just went, I think you're losing a lot. I'll tell you the truth, Ellis comes out here and he's a good physical presence, but he's a very smart player on the floor, Ellis is. Usually he brings a lot of positive energy into the ball game with him. Austin Biscayne with the catch. He'll bring it back to Taggart. Taggart to Catrati. Open. That was the play, and he got it. That was the play all along. He stayed on the perimeter, set the screen. 2 screens, actually, and Catrati able to get up there and get his second 3-point shot of the game. That lead's trying to get right up there, and that's going to be blocked. A double-decker block between White and Catrati. And Mill River at a 15-point lead right now on Fairhaven, looking to put their foot on the throat and not let them back in the ball game. Fairhaven doesn't impress me. He's having a big-time offense as far as coming back from a lot of points down. That's pretty big time. Kaludi with his second 3 of the ball game makes it 41-29, and boy, do they need that right there. Taggart to the hole and count the bucket. I think so. I'm waiting for George to tell me it's good. I'm going to count it, but I don't count. Basket's good, and 1 coming up as again they spread the floor and let the individual open up the center of the floor with a spread and let the offensive player break down the defender one-on-one. That time, like I said, Tigers got quite the height advantage right now, and his defender Marcel sitting down, and they're going to bring number 20 Evan Amory back in the ball game. So Amory has a lot of significant minutes in that first half, back out there early here in the second half, and that is a 3-point play by Taggart. And Breslin this time with a lot of pressure brought in the back court. Kaludi will break the press, get it to the elbow, pull it back out, wants to penetrate, and yeah, he'll take some steps, get away with it. Doran will tip it to himself, go up and get it. Doran asserting himself down in tight. Keeps them within range here at 44-31, Mill River with the lead. Taggart lining it up. No, can't knock it down. It's a one and done this time. Hasn't been a lot of one and dones in the second half. That was an important one right there. Dorn came up high to get the ball, and that's Austin Biscayne on him. Ellis up, Ellis no. Rebound Ellis up, and Ellis no. Tell you what, he worked hard to make the save. Great save, far side. Ball on the floor. Biscayne will be down there. He'll come up and make the toss across to Taggart. They've got the 3-on-2 right now. Taggart with the dish in the corner. Catrati got it! 3-ball Catrati! Yeah, got a foul on Amory in the back court. Took down Catrati, and that's going to be 14 fouls now on Fairhaven. Not quite the halfway point of the third quarter. Lead's gone all the way to 16 now. Side out, Joey Davin says. George Cook will take the ball, and Catrati and Taggart trying to get on the same page here. Taggart says, I'll take it out, and Catrati will go into the back court. And that's where they'll make the little flip to get the ball back there. See, Kaludi with a tough matchup right there. Taggart got many inches on White down inside. White gonna count it. Alan White, using athletic ability, got down inside, got the job done. He's going to the line to end one. That's the 5th team foul on Fairhaven in the second half. None yet on Mill River. And again, Mill River doing it with 3-point shots and going inside to their big men. So they've really balanced out their attack. As TJ Mumford coming in the ball game at the 4:07 left the play mark in the third quarter, replacing both Ethan and Austin Biscay coming out, and Halligan, number 55, Nathan Halligan, came into that Mill River lineup also. There's Breslin on the pop out, got the ball from Kaludi, and boy, you can see Breslin in the front court, great job. Return, and boy, there's the help defense, punched the ball away. They saved it from being a back court. I don't think it would have been a back court anyways. They'll get it to Catrati. He wants the baseline, and he's trying to roll it off the glass up, and then Taggart will tiptoe, and no, Joe Davin says. Great effort by Taggart, but it's going to become blue basketball. Right now, right on the verge, blowing the game wide open. It's 50-31, a 19-point lead, the largest of the lead for either side, and that belongs to Mill River. Amory with the basketball. He'll bring it back around Mumford. Mumford played significant minutes in that first half. And Kaludi and company, with their style of offense, being a very possession, time-wise type of offense, they're going to need a lot of help defensively. You see already the amount of time they've held the ball, haven't generated a shot yet. They're down by 19. Amory inside, foul. This time I believe Halligan didn't take the spot away. He got there late, and we'll wait and see the call. 42, so it's going to be White who got called on the drop down for the hold. And I believe 3 now on White. I'm waiting for the board to catch up. No, just 2 on Alan White. So Christian Doran, number 32, heading to the line. Again, has he been really an integral part of the ball game tonight? No, he's had a block, he's had a couple baskets, but no huge numbers. And they haven't pumped the ball down inside to him on a continuous basis, and he'll miss that free throw. Doran will flick it in there, no good. White will get to the rebound this time. He'll outlet the ball to Catrati. Very veteran group for Mill River this year as they came up through those tough seasons together. Now they're enjoying the fruits of their maturity. Double dribble on White. Yeah, they got to get back, get set defensively. 3 minutes to go, and what's been a Mill River. Third quarter, they had a 10-point halftime lead. It's now gone to 19-point lead right now. If you're watching Munger Vision, you're leading local sports coverage on public access television. Bring it back to Kaludi, and that's a tough matchup for Kaludi. Boy, Breslin was open to roll to the basket, didn't realize what was going on behind him. Kicked the ball back out to Kaludi. Amory sets, fires, fouled. And see, now this is what I'm talking about. When I've got a 4-point lead, you hear other announcers say, oh, a two possession lead. No, that's bull. Do the math. He just made a 3-point shot, got fouled. He's got a chance to make the free throw. That's a 4-point play. And I've actually seen it happen way too many more times than it should. So Alan White coming out, and Austin Biscay back in the basketball game. That foul was on Mumford, his third, team second, 50-34. And boy, if you can get some 4-point plays, you can get back in the ball game pretty quick. And he won't complete it, and Austin Biscay will sky for the rebound. Outlet the ball to Catrati. Catrati will work it to the center of the floor and throw it up front to Mumford. Mumford back to Catrati. He'll be between circles. He'll pop it out now to Taggart. Taggart on the wing will bring it to the elbow. He wants to go baseline. He does. Look at that move. Look at that move. Foul. Yeah, Austin Biscay just so quick for a 6'5" man. And he'll go to the line, and again, that's racking up the fouls quickly. That's the 16th foul. First foul called on Todd Savage. He's into the ball game wearing number 30, along with, well, we've got both Ellis. Dan Ellis, number 22, and number 15 out there. Levi Ellis also, and that shot's not going to happen. And then Amory, of course, in the ball game for Fairhaven. And now coming out will be Catrati, 24, and White from Mill River, and Ethan Biscay, 23, back in the basketball game. He started the ball game along with Catrati, and then they've been rotating people through. They've gone through the bench very nicely, and uncharacteristic both misses on the free throws. Kaludi with 2:22 to go in the third quarter will bring it back to Savage, and Savage being guarded by Halligan. Off the glass line, rebound comes back to Ellis. He got stripped going through the pile. That shot up and off the mark by quite a bit, picked up by Savage. Savage unaware that Austin Biscay was trailing him. Austin lobbing for the basketball, but it will go back to Fairhaven, and they'll have it slide out, and it'll be Kaludi bringing the ball out of bounds. To get it to Amory, he'll go up, and tough shot hit the defender right in his face, and coach telling him to slow down the play, and he'll get the ball off to Mumford. Now they find out Ethan Biscay. That's the Biscay they want to handle the ball, bringing the ball down the floor and setting up the offense. Mumford will catch and spin, get it in the corner. Taggart feeling it, got it! Taggart's had a huge third quarter for Mill River. 53-34, the Minutemen with just a minute and a half to go. Fairhaven needing to finish with a couple buckets and a couple stops here. Red all the way. Austin Biscay trying to look like a point guard, smart enough to get the ball back and foul. I'll tell you what. Oh, Ethan will be fine. Yeah, he smartly jumped back into the defender, not only drawing the foul, but assuring himself a trip to the free throw line. So on the push call, that'll be the second foul on Savage, 7th on the team. Regardless of the 7, it's going to be 2 shots following the act of shooting. And that'll be up and good. Mill River has now doubled the lead from the halftime 10 to 20 at 54-34. Gets them both, and that now becomes the largest lead at 21. And again, in 3 ball games I've covered Fairhaven, I've yet to see Dorn becoming the main focus of the offense. Savage will give the ball back. This is going to be Levi Ellis, and that's Ethan Biscay on him defensively. There's the reverse block and controlled. Not only a block by Austin Biscay, but controlled by him. He'll get it to Ethan Biscay, and he'll handle the basketball a little bit more cautiously now. With 52 seconds to go, he gets a handle on that basketball. He'll work between circles and get it to Austin Biscay. He'll look, find Mumford. Mumford with the catch, Amory right on him. Mumford with the spin, and they'll let Austin, well, you know, I didn't think they were, but they could be playing for the final shot. I'd say with 27 seconds to go. They've milked the clock down to 20. They're playing for the final shot. I don't like that. You've taken all that momentum and energy that you've built up out of the ball game right now. And they got nothing for it. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3 ball coming up, and no, rebound will come down to Halligan. That's going to be the quarter. Mill River with a monster third quarter opens lead to 21, 55-34 going into the 4th quarter of play on Munger Vision. Richards, number 10, into the basketball game for Fairhaven. This is his first appearance of the ball game, and yeah, now he's on the defense. There you go. It's going to be white basketball. Mumford, 13, will bring the ball on the play, or try to bring the ball on the play for Mill River. No options other than to go to Catrati. Catrati now, he wanted the ball. He'll set the table up offensively. He'll go to Taggart. Taggart, like I said, he's just been a wrecking ball out there for Mill River. A very balanced attack as far as working the perimeter shot into their inside game. They've done a good job on the boards. Up and no tip, no. Shot generated by Mumford. The tip came from Austin Biscay. And that's going to be Maynard. I didn't catch him, number 12 in the ball game. Up and got it. That's Jackson Richards. Richards with his first bucket of the night. Will cut the lead to 55-36. Taggart will dish it off, and Halligan with the catch, a shot and the bucket for Halligan. Oh, also out there is number 24, Jackson, Isaiah Jackson. So a lot of new faces out there for Fairhaven. Maynard will be worked on by Catrati defensively, and he wants to bring the ball back to Richards. Richards on The dribble will kill it between circles, gets it off to Savage. Savage wants to put it on the floor and penetrate, will, and get the finish. Savage over Halligan. Petrati quickly will zip into the front court and get the ball back to Taggart. And Taggart, tough matchup out there. That 3 spot. Petrati, and he's been bombing away from three-point land with a lot of success. Halligan pivoted, fake. Savage came out to contest the spot. They'll go to Petrati to the 3-ball, and this time he'll be off the mark. Austin Biscay will go up, get fouled. He was fouled by Joe Taggart, number 11 for Fairhaven, picking up his first personal foul, the team's 8th, but it's going to be 2 shots for Austin Biscay. Big A out there for Mill River. And I'll tell you, if there's one weakness in Mill River's game tonight, they haven't shot a high percentage from the free throw line. So they'll settle it down and try to get the lead back up to 20. It's 57-38 Mill River. Got it. Maynard will have a little more room to operate as he turns, and Catrati won't pick him up to just about that center court logo on a newly refinished Mill River floor. And we have a foul called away from the action. It's going to be a blocking foul on a moving screen call on Savage. Now there'll be no shots. That's a player control foul, an offensive foul, so there'll be no shots coming up from Mill River. But that does become the 19th foul. And Catrati and company never really had to worry about Fairhaven getting back into the ball game by using their press. They just are very stubborn about not even going to that. Ethan Biscay will hold it to come to Catrati. They'll run a little motion right now. They want to rotate the ball down inside, and boy, Savage just laid out, made a great block on a ball coming down inside. And you know what? Taggart went to White, and White went to Coach Chadburn, and Chadburn with a good grab over there. But unfortunately, he was out of bounds. Right school, he's for Mill River. And Bob Prenival is having one of those nights that coaches go through. Richards will go back and get the basketball, and the pass will go to Maynard. Maynard, they're looking to establish an inside passing route, but they can't find that lane to get the ball down inside. Richards, and that might have been blocked, and it will have been blocked. Ethan Biscay, imitating Austin Biscay there, will make the block. Well, it's an easy game to break down tonight, if you've been watching it. A Mill River squad that these young guys that came up through the ranks and through some dismal seasons together have matured and their offensive defensive schemes plugged in. They're executing it, and they're playing real well out there. They put their dues in, that's for sure. And George Cook will, yeah, he wants him to stay right there. That's Isaiah Jackson bringing the ball into Jesse Maynard. And almost a steal, as just enough strength by Savage to rip the ball free, and that's going to be a shot followed up by Jackson. He got it. Isaiah Jackson with the bucket. 58-40 Mill River. And that time they had Savage come around. He was playing defense from behind at first and came around and knocked away the pass intended for Austin Biscay. Nice catch by Austin and a lot of traffic. Up and in. He had 3 blue jerseys draped all over him. And able to make the grab and get above the crowd and put the ball off the glass and in. That's going to go off for Maynard's leg. Catrati will pick it up. Will he dunk it? Everything but the dunk for Catrati. He created the steal and got the finish. 62-40 Mill River. Jackson. Looks like he's going to run the point right now. He'll bring it off on his side, and that's going to be Richards with the basketball. Taggart had to touch in between. And Richards looking for his second basket, went high off the backboard to the floor, and ball free, still loose. Picked up, well, kind of picked up, and it'll be Richards recycling it back out to Jackson. They've overloaded one side of the floor, but they haven't taken advantage of it. There's the help defense and the bounce pass along the baseline. I think Taggart actually got a piece of it. Up ahead to White. He'll chase it down in the corner. The pass came all the way out to the arc. Taggart on the hook will come back past the defender and get it. Taggart just awesome. Having a big night. Like I said, he's a tough matchup right now on the floor for Fairhaven, and he's showing you everything he's got. 64-40, Minutemen in control on their home court on Munger Vision. Taking the ball out of bounds. We'll bring in to Richards. Now Richards played pretty darn well here in the fourth quarter. It's a pretty tough situation to come into. A lot of new faces out there for the Minutemen, and I'll try my best to catch up to all this. As Mill River's got this one just about ready for Fairhaven to start the bus up and head home. That rebound will come down and be controlled by Mill River, and you know the thing is, I don't have a 52. I did the JV game. He played JV ball, and I just got to find a second here to Stewart. That's who that is. 52. Let's give him a name. We'll call it 52 Elliott Stewart. How's that? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I apologize, but I think that's Elliott Stewart. White with the steal. He wants to lead the pack. Richards reached in there and picked his pocket. He's going to put up the 3 ball. No, trying to bank it on off the glass. Chased down and controlled by Mill River. Taggart will get the basketball. That came all the way over from Dan Brackus, 34, and that's going to be front rim, no good. And Dan Ellis in the ball game will control the rebound. The shot taken by Goyette, Alex Goyette of Mill River, as he's in the ball game now. Like I said, a lot of people to keep track of new faces, new numbers out there for the Minutemen. 2:27 to go on the evening. And this one, there is no doubt about it. Mill River's going to get the big win over Fairhaven. See Ellis step out and say, why not? Why not? You got it. Yeah, and they want to get Halligan in the ball game for White. I think that was the only reason the timeout was taken. But they're going to use the 30-second timeout and just kind of get on the same page with all these new players. Dan Brackus bringing the ball into play, and it's going to be Goyette with the basketball. He'll bring it off to Taggart. Goyette had a good JV game also. There's the cut to Halligan along the backside, and he'll drain it. Halligan with a nice catch and shot. And again, they're at 66 points with a minute 46 to go, and I said they wanted to be right around that 70-point mark for it to be a Mill River style of ball game, and this surely has been a Mill River style ball game. Look at that rebound. Taggart can't put it in for Fairhaven, and the ball caught out of bounds by Dan Brackus, and Ellis helping off. Ellis a good sport anyways. You'll see Maynard set up the box formation. He'll have Stewart defensively on the basketball. Again, they reverse that ball all the way around, and the shot, no. Came down to Halligan. He'll hand it out to Taggart. This one winding down, nearing the minute mark. There's a catch by Goyette. Then they're going to pull it up, run some motion up top, and Taggart this time won't pull the trigger on the shot. He goes between the leg, across the free throw line, and just recycles the ball back out between circles. And we've hit that magic 60-second mark. It was a 10-point halftime lead for Mill River, and it just ballooned all the way up and through as the game progressed along. That foul will be on Dan Ellis, and that's going to be 2 shots. I believe that's the 10th team foul. And now send Halligan to the line, number 55, Nathan Halligan. With just a smidging below a minute to go. You'll get it. Like I said, if you go through that scorebook, you're going to see people, pretty much like I said, the inside-outside game is very balanced out between going inside and then taking a lot of three-point shots and making them. But as far as people contributing, you've had a lot of different scorers in this basketball game. Alex Duffield in the game now for Mill River, number 21. So now all the starters out of the basketball game for Mill River. Maynard with the catch, and he looked inside, gave it to Richards. He'll swing it all the way over to Ellis. He's feeling it, and no, a little bit long this time. He's down by Goyette. He's trying to dribble out of traffic. He will get it down the far side. Now to Dewfield. And yeah, hot potato. He's a little jacked to be in the game, and he dribbled it out of bounds. 68-43, the Minutemen. Up and foul. Ellis got the baseline, pinned his defender on his backside, just spun to the open part of the floor and go to the line, shoot a couple. That's just a real veteran play right there by Ellis. So just 21 seconds to go. He'll front rim that, be a little bit short. Kind of rushed that first shot. And Ellis on the second attempt. Can't make the adjustment, was a little long. Chased down by Dambrakis. He'll go to Stewart, put it on the floor once. Now Goyette with the basketball. 16 seconds and counting on what could be the final possession of the ball game. They'll go to Dewfield, and he'll hold it up top, and now they'll come out with Jackson to contest. And Jackson went to make the steal, and the ball came back off from the official for the second time tonight. And Dewfield will get it back one more time. That's the ball game, so congratulations to Mill River. Good effort by Fairhaven. Get out there, support your student athletes, and hey, always watch Munger Vision.